Reinhard looked back at the little girl and said, "Can you guide us now?" The girl nodded her head before running back to the direction where she came from. She ran faster than when Artoria chased her this afternoon. Reinhard immediately chased after her while Artoria was one step behind him. They run towards what Artoria knows as a slum, as she had watched a movie where they have a slum in the city. Artoria narrowed her eyes as she watched the residents of the slum. Some of them were sitting on the ground without any home, some of them were having a skinny build. Then she looked at the girl that run in front of her. If the girl takes them to the slum, then that girl was from a slum? For some reason, Artoria feels like she needs to change something to this country. But right now, she needs to concentrate on the girl in front of her. They reached a rundown house that looked like it could collapse anytime. "Old man Rom. I brought some help." The girl was about to enter the house, but Reinhard extended his hand and pulled her. The girl fell on her butt, but that was better than entering a dangerous area without any preparation. Reinhard looked at Artoria and said, "I will enter first, please follow me from behind." Artoria nodded her head. As she has no experience in raiding a house, following Reinhard is better than storming in without any preparation. Reinhard just walked in without any preparation and surprised Artoria. Is he that confident that he could walk into the enemy territory without any preparation? Because the sun has set, the moon started coming out, shining Reinhard from behind and projecting a shadow of him into the house. He opened the door and looked inside. After a second, he spoke. "Black hair, black clothes, and a blade unique from the northern provinces. There is no mistaking it, you're the bowel hunter." Artoria heard what Reinhard had said and stepped into the house with him. The situation of the house was messy. The tables were smashed, the wall has a lot of slash marks on it. More importantly, a big guy with a white beard collapsed inside the house. Artoria looked around the situation inside the house once again. She saw the young man, Subaru, and the silver-haired girl, Emilia, inside the house. The condition of Emilia is still fine, but Subaru looks rather tattered with bruises all over his body. In the middle of the house, stood a woman with a black dress while holding a rather unique blade in her right hand. Artoria guessed the woman was who Reinhard called Bowel Hunter. "Do you know who she is, Sir Reinhard?" "Yes, I do know her, Miss Artoria. She is a dangerous woman who got her name from her unique killing style. Her name is known even in the capital as a dangerous individual." Artoria focused her sight on the woman in the dress. The woman licked her lips seductively and said, "Reinhard, the knight among knights. Born to the Sword Saints family line, correct? In addition to him, an unknown knight who radiated a sense of justice from her sight alone. How amazing, all of these opponents gathered here. This is so much fun." The woman was smiling, but Artoria didn't mind that. She looked at Emilia and saw her walk towards the big guy and extended her hands towards the big guy wound. A white bluish light appeared from her hand and Artoria could feel something from the light. Is that mana? There is a magic here. However, Artoria didn't have the time to allow herself to think of the newfound knowledge. Reinhard's voice brought her back from her thoughts. "There are a lot of questions that I would like to ask. I strongly suggest you to surrender yourself." For some reason, Artoria wanted to say something to Reinhard. Following her instinct, she looked at Reinhard and said, "Sir Reinhard, I think we should just arrest her quickly. I could feel something disturbing coming from her. Please allow me to assist you." Reinhard was surprised by what Artoria said and looked at her. He saw Artoria has a serious look on her face and her left hand unconsciously touched her sword on her waist. "Era, what a straightforward lady. I can't hold myself back in front of such juicy prey, right?" As the woman said that, she got into a stance with her right hand holding her blade in front of her body, and launched herself towards Reinhard and Artoria. Artoria, with the precise movement, took a step back when felt something move beside her. There, she saw Reinhard take a step forwards, and a strong wind generated from him as the wooden floor that he stepped cracked. Right after he took the step, Elsa arrived in front of him but faltered a little because of the wind. Reinhard used this chance to kick her away from them and she rolled on her back before licking her lips with a smile on her face. She looked at Reinhard and said, "You're just as the rumors say, no, you're even better. Why don't you use the sword at your hip? I want to feel its legendary sharpness." Artoria was standing behind Reinhard and looking at Reinhard's sword that the woman mentioned. As Artoria guessed, the weapon must be special that even the woman knows about it. "I'm sorry, but..." This sword will only be pulled when the time is right. Artoria eyed Reinhardt, who has a smile on his face. What did he mean by the sword will only be pulled when the time is right? Was he underestimating his opponent? Or there is some special requirement to pull his sword? Artoria can't stand without doing anything. She walked towards Reinhardt and stopped beside him. Let me assist you, Sir Reinhardt. If you can't pull your sword, then allow me to pull mine. As Artoria said that, she pulled Caliban out of its sheath and took a stance with both of her hands holding her sword. Her legs were parted slightly and she was ready with anything that her opponent throw at her. Reinhardt looked at Artoria with a surprised expression. He never thought that Artoria would step beside him and said that she will assist him. Indeed, he can't do anything right now when Amelia is healing the big guy, so he's thankful for her help. I'm thankful with your help, Miss Artoria. Reinhardt looked around the room and found a blade on the ground. He picked the sword and swung it one time to test its balance. Era, what a cute lady. Are you trying to be a knight? Or are you as strong as you said? The woman who was known as Bowel Hunter lowered her stance and got ready to pounce at Artoria. Elsa Granheard, known as the Bowel Hunter. The woman, Elsa, introduced herself to Artoria. With the pride of a knight that she somehow got when she was transferred, Artoria thought that it would be impolite if she didn't introduce herself when her opponent was introducing themselves. The chosen wielder of Caliban. Princess Knight of Britain, and the prophesied King of Britain, Artoria Lily Pendragon. Here I come. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.